Hello, Grandmasters. Mike from the WCA coming to you live from my dining room, actually. I have a really wide screen capture on. I just want to make sure that you guys, hopefully you guys can all see this. This week at the WCA, we started to talk to some of the newer kids that were creeping their way into tournaments. Some of them actually had ratings already, and they were moving up pretty quickly. But the subject of openings comes up, and I want to make it clear to you guys that at your level, playing the opening is really just about getting your pieces out, getting castled, and getting ready for the middle game. But on Chesskid.com, there are some excellent videos to kind of help you along. It'll really help you save a little time. So hopefully you can see my mouse cursor messing around over here on the left. Come to Library this week, click Videos, and then click Intermediate. And I want you to look for, right now it's number 2 on the list, The Scotch Game, 4 Nights by Daniel Wrench. He's really very, very good. He also did this one here, The Sicilian. And if you look down a little bit more, you'll see The Italian Game and The Ruy Lopez. I actually want you to watch all 4 of those if you get a chance, just to get an idea of the names, the basic variations. Now, what's pretty cool is this is the latest one that he did. This was way back in August, but it's a series, which means if you click that on, and once the video comes on, you will see that all the related videos that I was talking about are right here. Hopefully you can see them, me lighting them up. See that on the right-hand side? Now, what I don't want you to do is right now watch the F-Pawn series. You certainly can, but for this week, I would prefer that you only watch the ones about these specific openings because they're the ones that you're going to see. There is a connection with this F-Pawn series to these openings, but for now, let's leave the time for the 4 Nights Scotch, the Italian Game, Ruy Lopez, and Sicilian. That's 4. If you have more time and you're done and you'd like to continue, do your normal Chesskid activities. And what are those? Simple. I love the puzzles here. Click on puzzles, click start, and solve away. I'm not going to do a live tactics session here because this tactics setting is up at around 2300, which is really high. Doesn't mean you can't do them, but I don't want to spend the time going over the tactics. I want to just walk you through the site a little bit. Do as many puzzles as you want. When you're done, you can always come to Home and then click Library. Remember the workouts we've been doing? Any single one of these that you don't see a check mark on means you haven't done them. So in this particular account that I'm using, you can see that some of the check marks have been used. I really, really like this. I mean, just click on using an extra rook and how to play up a rook. Hopefully the screen capture will let me play this live in front of you. If I had an extra rook in a game with these pawns, I just need to make sure none of these pawns turn into queens. And I shouldn't have any problem winning this game, right? So how would you actually win this? Well, I don't know. Put a pawn in the middle. Trade a couple of pawns, get your rook active, and you'll have a pretty easy go of it. I'll play a few more moves, get you to a winning position, and then we'll carry on. Actually, this is already winning, but I need the practice. Okay, should we trade pawns? Absolutely. Why? Because after we trade pawns, it's going to give us an open file. You guys see that? Why not put the rook on the open file? By the way, that means the king can never get over here. So let's see if that's going to matter or not. All right, he moves the pawn. That doesn't bother me because where's the pawn going? Nowhere, right? So watch what I'm going to try to do. Come on, mister. Okay, now I want to, no, let's do it this way. I want to offer him a trade on this side of the board now, and I'll explain why after we play. Now, it's funny, the computer thought A3 was just okay, that the best move was C4. Don't worry about this. As long as you end up winning this game, you can look here for hints. If you make a really bad mistake, it will offer you a takeback. For example, it's my turn. What do you guys think of Rook F6? Not good. There should be a big box that pops up and says, oops, there it is. You see, if you really make a blunder, they'll let you take it back. Now, there's no way I'm giving up my rook in this game. Now, why did I play a3? Because I want to open up another line on this side of the board. So whether he takes me or not, something's going to open. Okay, I'm going to take him back, but I also have this other cool option. What if I want to open the B file? I can play this move and leave this pawn alone for a minute, but I'm going to take it soon. You see, the computer doesn't like my idea. It says, bad move. Best move was C takes B3. Ah, what does he know? He's just a computer. Now I want to come after the pawn with the rook. And the reason is I can go back and forth with my rook if I have two open lines. See, I have one here and I have one, well, sort of here, but it's going to open real soon, as I'll show you. And the reason why I want two open pawns or two open lines, because my rook is much faster than that king. All I need to do is get behind his stuff and I'm going to start winning some serious material. Wow, I feel like a grandmaster. Totally confident I can win with an extra rook. Come on, mister, where you going? Not afraid of you, king. Okay. What do you say we go in and cause some problems? These pawns right now are shaking like leaves. See how much faster your rook is than this king? Now, he can try to protect these pawns. I don't know which one you want to go after first. Let's go after this guy first, just to see what the king does. Come on, mister. Okay, he protects the pawn. Now I want to go after this guy just to get him to move. And once he moves, then he's going to make a hole here. So little by little, we're going to walk our pieces into the holes that he's making. If he ever moves his king around here, we can swing our rook under here and grab that pawn. So right now, we can just keep the rook where it is. By the way, did you see what I just did? I wasn't sure where this rook was. It turns out it's here on the empty square, but anytime you're playing online and you want to move a piece back to its original square, pick it up and try to take the enemy king. It's going to go, you can't do that. As soon as you let go of the rook, it goes back to where it's supposed to be. No touch move problems, okay? All right, I want to walk my king right to these light squares. If he moves this pawn, I'm going to take his h-pawn. I feel like a genius. Okay. Watch this idea. I'm going to try to get his king to move. And listen, there are so many ways you can win this. I like these little pawn moves that come way up into their territory, kind of stops things from moving. All right, now I really want to put my king here, but he won't let me. So I'm going to bother him some more in the middle. See if I can get him to trade. He didn't. Okay. He keeps bothering me by coming to this square. I think I'm going to stop him from doing that. Let's see if he takes us. Come on, mister. There he goes. Take back. Now, this runaway pawn is never going to get there because our king can always hunt him down. Or who else? Our rook. I think I want to get rid of him right now. So as soon as we put our rook here, his king can't cross over, and this pawn is now lost. He can't touch this pawn. He's offering us a trade. Okay, we'll trade. How do you play, mister? Okay, grab the pawn. Starting to get clear now. I'm going to leave this rook. Whoops, he doesn't like my move? What did I do wrong? I'm not taking my move back. How dare he? King away. I'm going to leave my rook on this line because his king can never cross that. Hey, leave me alone, mister. I like my moves. See, I don't know why they don't like it, but I'm never going to let his king cross this line. I'm going to move my rook all the way down. Now, if his king can't get over, all I have to do now with these two pawns is trade for this guy and make a queen. Game is finished, I tell you. Okay, you guys got the idea? Stop, leave me alone. Can you imagine the nerve of this computer thinking I'm making mistakes? Impossible. Okay, listen, I'm going to run. Hopefully you guys can see. I think the computer is really tired because it keeps showing this annoying dialog box. Just push these pawns up the board, make a queen. The king is totally cut off by this awesome rook. You should have no trouble winning this game. All right, Grandmasters, I'll see you on Sunday.